Experiments in capturing sound on recording medium for preservation and reproduction began in earnest during the Industrial Revolution of the 1800s. Many pioneering attempts to record and reproduce sound were made during the later half of the 19th century. Notably Scott's phonograph of 1857, and this effort culminated in the invention of phonograph by Thomas Edison in 1877. Digital recording emerged in the late 20th century and has since flourished with the popularity of digital music and online streaming services. On that note, I say welcome to another episode of ICT Today with Abimbola Ilori. In this episode, we have put together a package to show how music storage has evolved from the first successful recording of human voice, that is, from acoustic era to electrical era, magnetic era, and to what we have today, which is digital era. Also, we have some updates on tech news, both local and international. We go on this break, and when we return, we will serve you with today's offering. Listening to music is easier than ever before today. All you have to do is hit play and the tune starts to flow. But have you ever wondered how this is possible? Just a few decades ago, the way we stored and retrieved music looked very different. In the era of cassettes and CDs, music could actually be seen and touched. But today, music resides in the digital world, stored as a series of bits and bytes in a place that we can neither see nor touch. How did we get here, and what could music look like in the future? Let's explore the fascinating world of music storage.
Music means different things to different people. It's self-expression and being able to relate to other people. It can personify emotions in life if it's written well. It's a source of inspiration and expression. Wakes up some, gets them going, and is a way to add some more awesomeness to every day. The greatest challenge over the years was how to capture music and put in a medium where it could be reproduced. A storage device is any type of computing hardware used for storing, porting, or extracting data files and objects. These devices can hold and store information both temporarily and permanently. They may be internal or external to a computer, server, or computing device and are available in different forms depending on the type of underlying device. The question is, how has music storage changed over the years? In the simplest sense, music is a collection of carefully composed and arranged sounds, and a sound is a form of energy which consists of mechanical waves. Therefore, sound is just a series of vibrations. Our greatest challenge for the longest time was how to capture these vibrations and put it on a medium from where it can be faithfully reproduced. The solution, which emerged in the 1850s when a French bookseller by Edward Leon Scott de Martinville came up with a brand new invention called the phonograph. The phonograph was the first device to successfully record the human voice. The recording, called a phonogram, consisted of a sheet of paper or glass covered in soot, the black carbon deposit left after incomplete burning of wood or coal, a gently moving brush or stylus which traced the vibrations of the sound onto the soot, leaving behind white lines that corresponded to the sound waves. This was a breakthrough in sound recording. After dealing with the challenges of recording sound, the next hurdle was recreating sound by playing it back from the same medium. In the 1870s, a young Thomas Edison rose up to the challenge. Edison experimented with different materials, and his first breakthrough was a tinfoil phonograph. But there was a problem. While Edison's new phonograph could record and reproduce sounds, the recordings were noisy and not too clear. After experimenting with some more materials, Edison finally settled on the wax cylinder phonograph, which was much less noisy than using tinfoil. Over the years, these wax cylinders took on many shapes and sizes till finally they were flattened to disc in order to make them easier to manufacture. These discs, called phonograph records or simply vinyl records, would go on to become the most dominant form of music storage for nearly 100 years. This simple flat disc design was so convenient that it would remain preferred design for music storage well into the era of CDs and DVDs. These records would initially be played on a gramophone, which would use a fine needle-like stylus to trace the indentations in the 5 grooves on the record. The vibrations produced would be transferred from the stylus to a diaphragm, which in turn would amplify the music through a speaker. The gramophone eventually evolved into a modern record player, which to this day is still considered as one of the best ways to listen to high-quality audio. The vinyl record made it easy to record, store and sell music, but even though they were easy to make and store with their convenient disc-like design, they were still pretty huge and clunky. A solution to this problem would emerge alongside a new era of scientific progress. In the early 20th century, the advent of electricity and our understanding of electromagnetism would change the way we stored and listened to music forever. The ability to convert sound waves to magnetic waves gave rise to magnetic tape as a new and effective form of music storage. In the 1960s, this would ultimately be made popular through the format of the compact and portable audio cassette. Thanks to its small size and easy portability, the cassette would be a game changer in the music industry. Automobile companies quickly adapted to the trend by adding cassette players in their cars. For the first time ever, it was possible to listen to the music of your choice and not just what played on the radio while you were on the road. The idea of a road trip would be changed forever. Then in 1981, Sony introduced the Walkman, a portable music player to play cassettes. For the first time ever, music was truly available in the palm of your hands, allowing listeners to take their music wherever they wanted, whenever they wanted. All you needed was a pair of headphones and reliable batteries. After making music truly portable with the Walkman, Sony went on to partner with Philips to create the next generation in music storage. The compact disc, or CD, invented in 1982, brought together the best of all worlds. It was compact, portable, cheap, could hold high-quality audio, and best of all, it would last much longer than records and cassettes. This was because, unlike records and cassettes, CDs did not rely on any physical contact to read or write data. CD players are neither mechanical or magnetic, but optical. They use flashing laser lights to record and read information from the shiny metal discs. In a CD player, the only thing that touches the CD is a beam of light. The laser beam bounces harmlessly off the surface of the CD, so the disc itself remains free from wear and tear. But the era of CDs was unfortunately cut short by yet another revolutionary idea, the internet. Now that music could be saved digitally, the internet enabled sharing music files across the world. A new format called the MP3 became the go-to choice for storing music. With MP3, it was possible to store thousands of songs on a pen drive or a hard drive. The 90s and 2000s became the era of digital downloads. In 2001, Apple released the iPod, and the era of digital music was officially here to stay. Today, CDs and MP3 have become a thing of the past. We are now in the era of music streaming. Music has become so invincible that we don't even keep the digital files of the music we buy or listen to on our own device anymore. Music streaming allows us to listen to any song we want just by searching for it and hitting the play button. As music storage became faster and easier than ever, something interesting happened. Music was also becoming invisible. Until the era of CDs, you had to physically go to the local music store and flip through albums to decide what you wanted to buy. You could touch and hold your music, and there was a certain joy in collecting your favorite albums. Artists often put down their lyrics, elaborate album art, and other snippets of information in the packaging of their records and CDs, and this was almost as valuable as the music itself to some music fans. With the digital age, all this started to disappear, but there is a surprising trend emerging. The vinyl record is slowly making a comeback as a popular means of music storage. Over 14 million vinyl records were sold in the United States alone in 2017, the highest recorded figures of the physical format since 1991. Of course, that number does look small compared to the 1 trillion songs that are played via music streaming every year. But vinyl recorded sales are on the rise in many parts of the world. Why could this be? Maybe it's because there is something innately human about the need to touch and feel our art. Maybe it serves as a lasting physical maker of the relationship between the listener and the artist. Maybe we just really like collecting things. Meanwhile, it is also fascinating that in just 150 years, we have gone from storing music on wax cylinders to having our music exist in a stream of ones and zeros on digital cloud. Who knows where we could be in another 150 years? The future is full of limitless possibilities.
E-Naira website goes live, displays CBN digital currency features. The Central Bank of Nigeria's E-Naira website has gone live ahead of October 1 official launch, according to the website www.enaira.com. E-Naira is a CB-issued digital currency that provides a unique form of money denomination in Naira. The CBN stated that E-Naira would serve as both a medium of exchange and a store of value, offering better payment prospect in retail transactions when compared to cash payment. In another development, Facebook grilled by lawmakers over mental health impact on children. U.S. lawmakers pressed Facebook on Thursday about the harmful effect its services could have on young people, especially teenagers, as concern mount about the social media network notes regarding its impact on users. The Senate hearing, titled Protecting Kids Online, Facebook, Instagram, and Mental Health Harms, follows a series of stories in the Wall Street Journal about the social network's knowledge of the harm its platforms cause and its effort to downplay them publicly. One of the stories reported that Facebook and Instagram's internal research shows the photo sharing application specifically hurts the mental health of teen girls, particularly about their body image.
We will not end this episode without reminding you to follow us on all our social media platforms. Kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell icon to receive notification on new updates. To watch us on your mobile, you can download our app from App Store and Google Play Store. You can also watch us live on our website on www.ogtv.com.ng/live. Until next time when I come with another fresh episode, if it is digital, it is part of ICT.